Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crisis 169 coming to you live with the Power Spectrum Internet. And my gaming rig next to me is that cool blue white right now because the CPU is not hot right now. So it's white. It'll turn blue and red when it gets warmer. It just indicates to me, hey, it's warm. Anyway, though, this review is brought to you by that I bought at Walmart. It is an Xbox Power A Xbox wired controller, enhanced. Has the enhanced features right here, and we'll get to it here. Now, why did I get this from my gaming rig? I bought one for my Xbox. I did a review on that a couple months ago. What it was, down here or here somewhere. It's somewhere on the side, somewhere you can find the video on my channel. Watch it to get a review why. I got this one because it cost $24.80, even for the hand stuff with all the cool buttons crap on the back too as well. But it's also, this is my original Xbox controller I bought for my PC. With it came matching dongle. I got them at Best Buy. Not a bad deal, $80. But I was playing Call of Duty, Cold War. Started noticing that my character was slide forward and the light flashing, indicating that it lost connection with the dongle. Okay, bad dongle replaced dongle. It happens, They burn out, you use them a lot, burn out, whatever, right? It's always plugged into the port there, it could be burned out, whatever, right? Of course, I had the dongle for my wireless keyboard mouse set. I got Logitech. I got Best Buy too as well though for $54, but 2 years ago. It's been plugged in for about 2 years, year and a half, 2 years now, and that thing is still going good. So it ain't the dongle on the on the keyboard mouse. I thought it was this, the Xbox dongle. So I hooked this bad boy up to my Xbox One X. A great way. It's a good thing to keep at least an Xbox around so you can check these things out. Because I found out that the Xbox controller is going out. You may say, Crisis. How do you come to that conclusion? Well, I was watching YouTube, right? And the indicator would start flashing. This light would flash like that. Now it's locked onto the thing now, but it would flash like I showed you there. I have to unplug it here. It would flash, telling me, indicating to me that the controller lost connectivity, and the battery is way over full, way over half charged. So this thing here, when it's flashing like that, is trying to reconnect to whatever it is. It's a dongle for an Xbox One X, X Series, S. They all apply. Doesn't matter if the base model. Had things for 2 years. No funny smells. No weird noises. Just it lose connectivity in there. This is fine. What I may do, hate doing this eventually, I'll buy a new set or buy a new dongle, then a new controller separately to see if it really is a dongle or a controller. But what I've seen happen on that Xbox with this controller, this is One X by the way. I use it mostly for WWE wrestling on Peacock and YouTube streaming, watching stuff like that. When I saw it flashing like you seen it flash, but it does that when it's connected. It does it the whole time. Then it'll stop working for a second. I gotta wait. Then it'll reconnect and I can use it. So that's why I bought this thing here for my gaming rig. I have a blue one for my Xbox. This here is the Xbox enhanced wire controller. This one here is pretty interesting because you can detach the controller. Now you can't charge your phone. If you got a mini micro USB controller or phone, you could charge it up. I have a USB-C, a USB-C. That's why this one I'll just charge on my thing there, because it didn't come with it, but I bought it separately because I can charge the controller and I charge my phone with the same cable. This is a little different, but it's a lot better to me because if this controller goes bad, like even wire ones go bad eventually, right? Buttons wear out, stuff happens, right? I can go to the store, buy one, hopefully buy one only a controller. I get the whole kit again. Doesn't matter, because the wire could be going bad too. I have it wrapped around the back of my computer there, my monitor, and it goes to the back of my of the USB in the back of the motherboard in the back of the computer. I changed the dongle from the mouse and keyboard up there, so I put it back there. I like having wireless stuff. I only have wired or mostly with my phone, and now I have a wired controller now again. But the benefit to this thing is connectivity. It's instantly always on. Bad thing, good thing, no maybe. If it's a good thing or bad thing, I'm checking how much usage. I'm using 18% RAM, 7% VRAM, and 12% GPU, and about less than 5% of my CPU. So essentially, for YouTube, for broadcasting the video, my 5600X is doing pretty well. They kind of said the 5600X wasn't really made for multitasking like that, but it's probably because I'm not playing a game with explosions and bullets and blood everywhere. Anyway, though, I got the one at Walmart. I do stand by these. These are not name Xbox brands. They're not $50. You can buy an Xbox controller for $50-something and hope it adapts to this bad boy. It should, and B, lasts longer than 2 years. My father had his last 2 years, 3 years. I think it depends on usage. I play my console a little more than he does. I'm playing mostly nights when I'm off on weekends. I went to Oak Grove earlier today, gaming all. Came back, played games this morning, last night. Yeah. My review of this thing is good. My review of this, not very great right now, because it's only been less than 2 years, half a year and a half, we don't call it. This thing has already failed. It did the blinking light as it did when I had an Xbox controller for my Xbox. It did the blinking light thing. I had to buy a new Xbox controller for it. It did the one I had for the Xbox One X. I had to buy a corded one for that one because it wouldn't connect very long. These are good for short-term gaming usage. I mean that very severely. If you're going to game hard and heavy, you need to go out and just save some money. Yes, you have wires, and buy a wired controller because it's going to last a lot longer, and you got to worry about damn connectivity issues with the dongle and or this. Yes, dragging a cable around your friend's house, not a good thing. But when he realizes you get better button pushes, commands, faster responses with this right here, not this. Now, they updated the controller. Could updates cause problems? Hell, when I plugged it into my Xbox, it updated the thing wirelessly. I don't know if something going on with the update, Microsoft's doing it. I don't know. No, I'm not an engineer. If I was, I wouldn't be working in planning where I work at. Now, if I was an engineer of gaming, I would not be nowhere near where I'm working at. I wouldn't spend 17 years in the company I'm at. I have no problem. I like what I do, so I have no problem with it. But if I was an engineer with Microsoft, well, I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't be where I'll be in Washington somewhere. Probably some laboratory on the ground, probably Resident Evil underground, probably. a little umbrella Microsoft logo, and then watching some camera, working on. So I played Resident Evil 3 on hardcore today on Steam. It's a great game. Anyway, though, I'm going rabbit trails too much. This is good for short-term gaming usage. If you use it all the time, this or both are going to go bad. That's just the way it is. It's how it is. If you don't like it, I won't tell you. But if you don't mind a cord, I have a 9-foot cord. Of course, it says on the online the issues with cord is you can't take it longer than 9 feet. I have a gaming rig sitting in my bedroom. I'm not going to be gaming out in the living room. So I don't see where that makes sense to me. Now, if you're a heavy top gamer who plays games in the living room and you have a phone in front of you, I can see, you want a wireless controller because you can play your game on a phone. But I'm talking about PC and Xbox systems, not on the damn phone. So if you're playing on a phone, this video has no use for you, really. You're just wasting your time today. Hey, how you doing anyway, though? Like, subscribe, notification, waste your time. Like, subscribe, notification, turn that bell on. So, you get the videos you want to watch, waste more of your time, watch my videos. But since you're here watching my videos, guys, later on, now, or in the future, this is not a bad thing. This thing served me hard and well for almost 2 years. I cannot give any negative review on it outside of the fact that the thing fails inside, probably in the center somewhere, goes bad. Could an update do it? Probably. Problem is, I can't plug in that wire into this thing that I meant to make it work, because it's a C cable, and this is a US. This is a S port. So this doesn't really help me with this, and that's what bothering me about it. I like keeping my stuff for a little longer than 2 years. Hell, my graphics card is 3 years old and still kicking hard. Well, it's been out for 3 or 4 years, but I had it for 2 years too as well. I think it's still kicking ass. So what I'm saying, guys, is this. If we run out there, and go buy the world's shortest lasting controller with dongle, obviously, you might want to consider picking up a wireless replacement. Because I guarantee you, in a year or 2, 3 years from now, whatever it is, you're playing Call of Duty Cold War, Call of Duty whatever, and your controller goes blink, 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 you're going to die. And you're going to kill death ratio or whatever you're playing, Resident Evil, whatever games, where crackerjack timing you need crackerjack timing in a lot of these games come on now. And I would recommend this if you want to save money. But if you're a diehard fan who has to have the wireless one, I would buy this as a backup, just in case something goes wrong, or you can't go out and have mom or dad, or you can't afford one right now. At least you have a standby one. You can plug in and play it. I might go solely to cord it anyway, because really it's cheaper and get better response out of it, but also try to save money. Also, my car update. They found a aftermarket part from my BCM for my module for my Honda Civic 2016. It'll be here in 4 or 5 days, maybe a week or so, they said. Longer than that. That will be, something that I'll talk about later on down the line when it does come in. So hopefully I get the car fixed completely. But that's off topic. This is a review, not a car video review. It's a little matte finish here, a little shiny stuff here. This is a good controller. I recommend buying it if you want to get away from the wireless parasite that's destroying these things. I don't know why they're not reading them anymore. I don't know why it's flashing. Updates? What update? I can update on the damn freaking computer, and it says updates, no updates available. The damn thing is not working. I'm supposed to do what? How am I supposed to do what? Delete them all? How am I supposed to delete an update on a computer from a wireless controller? See, I'm not a PC guru. Okay, I'm not stupid either, but I'm not a PC guru. Okay. I'm a very simple man with very simple taste. Stuff works, I like. Okay? That being said, though, This is a good system. The wireless dongle works as it comes on. Controller flashes a little bit, so it's probably going out. Um, that being said, guys, I would recommend both of them because both of them work well for me. But buyer beware on the Xbox One, Windows 10 or 11 dongle with controller at Best Buy or Amazon. I bought this at Best Buy. Beware of this because the controller and dongle will fail eventually. That's just the way it is. Things fail. My sister works in IT, tells me all the time, things fail all the time. Circuits fail, things fail all the time. My car circuit fell, and my BCM modules told me things happen. So I have to live with that. So I'm leaving these right here right now. I may trade in that one to GameStop and get the money out of it. Because, they do take damaged stuff. They'll probably send it to the shop. They'll probably refix it, resolder a new sensor on it and sell for $40 and make me look like an idiot. But whatever. This here, the one I'm going to look at here, I'm having now. Like I said, though, very simple. Has all the control functions here. Even has the advanced functions you can map out buttons here. Just like in the $150 one, they finally made it a little cheaper. This here, the button you can map out stuff. Like if I'm playing, like I'm watching YouTube, whatever, watching the W network, I push this button here, it flashes. I use this one as play or back out, or play or back out of a video. So if I'm on it, I just move it, press the bottom button if I want to. But you can probably use these two probably extra paddles maybe for weapons or maybe whatever you want to use it for. Of course, you have the standard right bumper, left bumper, right trigger, left trigger. You have the standard buttons. And you have the battery port is not there anymore. You have this plug port here. It's very firm, very hard to get in and out. That's what she said. It's very tight. That's what she said. And you get it in there, and you wiggle in there, and literally it's hard to get out. It's good. So it has no problem going in there and staying in there. It's Power A. It's FCC. They approved it, obviously. It has two buttons right here. You can use the map buttons and the map here. It only has two of them. The $100 one. You can buy a $100 one that's the same thing as a $100 one, but it's corded. I think Microsoft realized, hey, we can make more money on corded one too as well. So either way, corded or wireless, it doesn't matter. But I would buy an extra one. I'm gonna get one for my father in case when his go out, he has an extra one he can use for a little while. So if it does break down, he can go plug it in and may use the wired one for a while. And just do that because it does work the same. The responses are the same, probably almost faster than the and I'm looking right now. It's 2:07 in the morning. And it is, understandable. People do have, I have game features, DirectX Ultimate Ready. I don't know what the hell that is, but whatever. It's probably because my system can handle it because it has the AMD 600X probably, and the motherboard is great. My brother-in-law built me a hell of a good PC. It's a great PC. Anyway, though, the cost is $24.80 at Walmart, $31, probably $32 at GameStop. If you go to GameStop, you probably have a gift card, or maybe you can trade stuff in towards it, whatever you want to do. And you already have a $5 coupon you probably use towards it. If you renew your GameStop game for me, you probably get $10. And that's fine because, you get that stuff. It's no big deal. I go to GameStop and buy Steam cards. And Blizzard. Sorry. And Blizzard cards as well, too. And Blizzard currency. It's kind of funny that I made that comment how at GameStop is going out of business a couple years ago, and they're selling stuff you have to buy online from different companies. It's kind of funny to me. I think it is though. But then no, they don't sell at Walmart. Best Buy called you, right? So they probably get some money out of it. They probably get maybe 10%, maybe 5-10% out of that deal. They probably do. Because I wouldn't know why the hell they're selling it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I use them for. But then I gotta go to Sam's Club and get $100 Steam card for $94. Buy two of them, it's like $190 something. Save about $4 or $5. But that's when you get there. I'm always paying attention. But yeah, guys, this is my review. Really, it's a good controller. It has a volume control to it too. Volume control, so you can volume control it. I listen to music on my Xbox with the one I have over there. Pretty good sound quality, and Xbox. I have a wireless controller hooked up to a wireless headset hooked up to my computer, so I really don't need the amplified. I just wanted the same thing I had for my Xbox. I could have got one cheaper. Could have been maybe $18, maybe. But yeah, $24. I had the one before, and the Xbox was fine. Why rock the boat, right? Why rock the boat and say anything differently? So, well, this has been my video, guys. Thank you guys watching my video. Thank you guys for being on my channel, subscribing to my channel. Once again, I used to say my car is doing a little better now. I found an aftermarket part. It'll work on it. They said they should work on it. They're going to take it. They're going to bring it in, and they're going to test it. See if it works on all systems. If it does to go, then I'll charge them. They'll charge me $125, put it in, program it. Then we'll go from there. I'll hopefully have my car back up and running. And we'll see how long it'll last. Right in line, there's some aftermarket parts. The cars can last even longer than the OEM parts. It just depends on who's making it and who's making it a day. They're disgruntled and they can employ that day. The computer working or the computer offline for some reason, making weird stuff, right? So that being said, guys, that's what I want to end my video on. I appreciate you guys worrying about that stuff. I do appreciate you guys watching my videos and staying connected. But this is a very good thing that you buy. And if you're in the market for one, I'll pick one up if I were you guys. Just to make sure, even if you have a wireless one already, just to make sure if it goes down, you got to send it off. Maybe it's a warranty, you can send it off. At least you can still play games on something. Use this as a backup. And I'll make it one with my father tomorrow for a backup one. So he has it to back up. He doesn't need any more. He just needs it to back it up. So he uses this. That way he doesn't have to worry about having to wait around for a new controller or buy one. He'll have it right here, ready to rock and roll. Well, guys, my video. I say peace, love. See you guys later. Have a blessed day. It's Sunday, Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to any mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to all your mothers out there. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.